Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Endless Legend, Amplitude's newest released game that came out on Steam Early Access a week ago. So let's end our turn and continue with the adventure, learning things as we go along. So, what are we going to do with this guy this turn? Well, obviously we want to get to the rune. So what do we get? We get some grass silk. Grass silk, yeah, we get some grass silk. Okay, that's going to be probably a strategic resource that we can use to build certain things. Build a city in a new region within 15 turns. Oh, and this will be the reward. Okay, so this actually gave us a quest. Okay, I thought we just got this for freeze, but we don't. We actually have to work. But you know what? We do want a new city, and we can probably do it in 15 turns, actually. So there we go. Let's dismiss this. So, we're 3 turns away from the foundry, then another probably 5 turns to build the settler, or maybe even more than that. It'll be hard to actually do that in 15 turns. That's actually a pretty tough quest to give us so early on. But anyways, it's okay, we'll manage. Where to bring this guy next? Well, he still has a lot of movement. Oh boy, he's got to go all the way around there to get to this rune. Well, let's keep advancing. Oh, actually, this place got a lot better just now. Okay, so the beginning part was crap, but we got a lot of forest here. Let me just turn the FIDs on. Not a lot of food, though. Not a lot of food. Actually, here, there is a lot of food here. Okay, so settling a city here wouldn't be a bad idea. Then again, on this other region here as well. But this is basically the game in a nutshell. You want to keep moving forward, and every time you find a new region, you want to settle there before your opponent does. So in a 1 versus 1 game, obviously it's not going to be as challenging as if you were playing a 6 empire game, where there's going to be a lot of enemy units settling everywhere. Plus the map size obviously will make a difference, and even the region size. We ended up going with small regions. So as you can see, I think we did small regions. I'd actually have to go back and look. I can't remember. We might have done normal. But obviously the region size will determine the size of the regions, which I'm still debating whether or not I like small regions more than large, because the way I see it, if you're playing on a very big map and you do small regions, there'll be a lot more regions to settle cities in. So there's that to consider. Yeah, we got this quest. We'll close it here. So let's keep progressing. I think I want to... Where are we exactly on the map here? I guess I'd like to keep moving forward. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Although, you know what? Getting the runes would be pretty good. You know what? Screw that. I'm just going to bring this guy back. I'm going to bring him back to try to get to this rune. Is that it for this turn? Yes, everything is done. Can you move anywhere else? No, you're done. Good. Let's end our turn. Oh, winter's coming in 30 to 46 turns. We're going to have to keep that into consideration. So we got the mill foundry, which is... oh, this was the research. Okay, that's true. Yeah, actually, yeah, okay, so we researched that. Good. The population has grown to 2. Good as well. Let's actually go in there and move our guys around. So I don't really need to grow really quickly just yet, because we want to build a settler in our next turn. So the extra production right now makes the most sense, in my opinion. I mean, of course, people might have different strategies, but my thought process right now is that since we're going to be building a settler anyways and losing a pop, we might as well just focus on production while we have the 2 pop right now. So that is what we shall do. And you know what? Let's queue up. We can actually queue up the settler right now. Whoops, I don't want 2 of them. I just want 1. So in 7 turns, so it's actually 6 turns with the production at 28. So that's not too bad. 6 turns. We have the quest, a list of quests. There we go. Faction quests. Okay, so there's different types of quests. Okay, I didn't even notice that when I was playing my first game. So you got faction quests and you got side quests. So obviously the runes will give you side quests, and the faction quests are obviously probably just random. So this is currently active. We want this one. Wait, the side quest? Yeah, okay. We want this one. What do we have to do? Does it show us build a city in a new region, 14 turns? Yeah, we should be able to do that pretty easily. Still not quite sure where I'm gonna go. I don't know if we have time to walk all the way in here, or would it be better to just settle somewhere there quickly. So let's actually move this guy. I guess you can move there, sure. Oh, see, this is very nice. Yeah, we're going to come settle here. This is good stuff. This will give us... Actually, let me turn the fids off, though, because it is very loud on the screen. Actually, it's not that bad, though. I guess I could get used to it on, but whatever. I'll turn it off. For viewing purposes, it might be a little bit too distracting having all those fids on. But yeah, this stuff here is pretty good. Actually, let me turn it back on because I actually want to see what's going on. Food. Yeah, this is nice. This is good. I think right here, settling right here would be good. And I think I will do that, actually. So that's where we're going to go next. So there we have it. Let's turn this off. Let me turn the hexes on, though, because I do like it. Everybody, you're done moving. Yes, of course. Okay, let's end our turn. I'm still new to the game, so my turns take long, but obviously at the beginning, just like an endless space, you can probably go to like through 25 turns in like maybe 10 minutes, because there's not much to do early on. Okay, so what's this? We got a warning. Oh, research. Yeah, we have to actually select a research, obviously. We got the mill foundry. So what do I want to do next? Well, there's the advanced alloys, which will allow us to unlock tier 1 weapons made out of titanium and glass steel, but we don't have any of those resources yet, so there's no point in doing it. This will be the armors. Then you got the accessories on this side that use glass steel and titanium. Anything else of more of value right now? I mean, we could unlock the shaman right now, but we're not at the stage where we can actually build, you know, decent armies right now, so I won't even bother with that. This will... Army action improves search on ruins. I mean, this is certainly a viable strategy to get this early on, so that when you find runes, you get to improve search on it, which I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm assuming better rewards, maybe? The areas where resources or artifacts may lie hidden, troops can be ordered to hunt and dig for loot. Or maybe it finds more stuff. I don't know. It could be interesting, but it's not my style, though. I like to really build a strong economy early on. We got this, Center of Seas and Rivers. Well, this won't be useful for this particular game. Public library would make a lot of sense as well. Stronghold architecture could be good as well. It gives us +3 defense cap on city, so we can increase our unit cap in the city garrison units from 4 to 7, which is very interesting. This is, did we look at this one? Unlocks the hero. Yes, unlocks the hero section of the in the marketplace. We'll do this probably 3rd or 4th. I think right now money is always important. Terrain with rivers we don't have. Resources on city. So I'm not quite sure how this one works. The dye extractor, emerald extractor. I mean, I guess it gives us +1 of all these resources. Housing, the working tools, and pickaxe. Need to excavate and process a common resource. See, I think we need this research to be able to actually make use of these luxury resources if we have them. We don't actually have... Actually, we do have emeralds, don't we? Anyways, this could also be a good thing to get at some point. We got this one. What does this one do? 25 unit buyout reduction on city. Well, you know what? Let me go with the... because I want the extra money. We're going to do the Empire Mint. We might actually queue up just the library right away so that we can do that as soon as possible to tech quicker, which is always a decent thing to do. Actually, that's not the one I want. I want the library right here. There we go. Library, and then we'll probably want the marketplace at that point, but we'll get back to it afterwards. We'll probably do the marketplace and then maybe the luxury resource thing, actually. It sounds pretty interesting. But of course, we're going to want some units, so the shaman would be very interesting. Where's the basic infantry unit, though? Is he in tier 2 only? Tier 2? Yeah, the infantry, our infantry unit is in tier 2, the base unit. So we can't even get him yet, but we'll probably want the shaman, though, as well. So again, you need 10 techs to move to the next era. We're at 3 right now, so keep that in mind, because once you've unlocked this area, you're probably going to want to start teching in here and ignore the rest of the tier 1s. Not that you have to stop teching the tier 1 stuff, but obviously, because of how the game works with the eras, you're probably going to want to advance as quickly as possible, as far as I know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But anyways, so for now, that's what we'll do for the next few turns in the researching. Yeah, there's nothing else left. We've moved our army, so let's go ahead and end the turn. What do we get here? So, Tlato Mozi Pakwa II has gained enough experience to reach level 2. Okay, so good. We get to actually level up our character. So we can either go to the academy and do it from there. Let me close this. Or you can just do inspect right away. So, we've already gone through the whole equipment stuff. Let's do the skill tree. So basically, these are the skills. Like I said, this definitely needs some improvement. It's very basic. So you got 3 different trees. They do intertwine with each other if you notice the lines here. So if I go up here, I am able to then eventually go back into this tree. So really it's just looking at every single one of them, trying to figure out what you want, but there's different tiers of each one. Like I can put up to 3 levels in this if I wanted to. Now because of well, the lack of units early on, and the fact that we want to explore as much as possible, I kind of like this tree, the Indiana Bones. Improve search on runes, level 2. No, that's not the one I want. I wanted this one here. Agile Mover. So this will give us +1 movement on our unit right now, which means the whole army, by the way. So definitely worth taking, I think. And we could put 2 tiers in here. So I'm definitely going to go with that first because, yeah, I want to explore as much as I can, so having that extra movement per turn is definitely going to help. So let's go ahead and do apply on that. Like, basically, I'm going to make this our scout hero, if you will, I guess, for lack of better words. What else? We've completed the seed storage. Good, so we're going to grow. We should be growing at a decent pace right now. Well, actually, we're not growing at all right now because we are building a settler. But normally, we should have a decent amount of food now with that improvement that we can look here, and there it is. We can actually remove it if we don't want it at some point, exactly like you could do in Endless Space when certain improvements became obsolete. You can just remove them to save on gold, really. So +10% and +20% on city. I don't get though why it's +10, yeah, food on the city, and then +20% as well on the city, and it's only 1 upkeep. We are still +9 in the food, so that in the dust, so that's really good. So good. Let's move our unit. Let's get to this rune. We might as well, right? We want to find 3 of them. We get 6 experience. Yes. What do we got? You have found nothing of interest at this location. Really, that can happen. That's the first time that's happened to me. So, not all runes give you stuff. Good to know, good to know. Where to bring this guy back now? Do I want to keep exploring down there, or do I want to push forward? I think I want to keep pushing forward here, so let's keep moving. We'll find another rune soon, so that'll finish the quest we currently have active, which is this one here. We have found 2 of 3 runes, and we're going to get 80 dust out of it. I mean, 80 dust is not amazing, but it's still nice to have because you can rush build things. And honestly, units, like in Endless Space, I really do enjoy rushing them in this game for some reason. I don't know why. It just feels right. So that's how I usually build my early army, is by rush building. So building up a lot of dust and then rush building some units. So let's go ahead and yeah, end our turn here. What's this over here? We got a mutant marsh. Ooh, so this gives +1 food to industry, to science, to dust. It's not great. Not great at all. It's good. It's a good tile, but it's not amazing. Anyways, so let's keep moving. That extra movement's definitely going to help us. There's another rune here. Let me scroll out. See, yeah, there's another rune there. What's this? That's kind of neat. Golden tree. Wow. +20 happiness, 4 gold, 3 hammers, 1 food. Really? +3 approval. +20 approval. That is freaking sweet, man. Yeah, okay, we're gonna settle our second city here. Then this city will grow, build another settler, and then settle here. That is just sweet. We're gonna have to settle right next to that right away to get the happiness right off the bat. Really, really nice. I really like this game and the anomalies, how they work in this game. It's it adds to the whole strategic element of the game, how to place your cities first of all, and of course you can only have one city per region, so you have to really, really, you know, put it in a really, you know, good location. So I get overly excited with these things, but you don't see this often in 4X games, and I really like this. I really, really, really like this whole region thing. It works very well. Good job, Amplitude. Very good, very good. Okay, so that is that. Let's end our turn. So we have completed the research for the public library. Good. Now we will be researching. No, we researched the Empire Mint. Okay, and now we will do the public library right now. Which, I mean, we can't build these yet because we're still doing the settler, but at least we'll have access to them as soon as we want to start building them. There is a rune here, right? I might as well just go to that rune to finish that quest. Plus, we'll get a bird's eye view of what's going on over there. Again, we get nothing. Wow, the game is really screwing with us. What's this? It's time to explore and learn. Search ancient sites for whatever treasures or knowledge they may contain. Outcome, okay, so it just tells us that we finished our quest. Okay. Dismiss. What's this? Oh, we get some wine. We get 20 wine, which is a luxury resource. Okay, I like that. I like that. What do we have to do? Spread your force and find the new perfect region to colonize. Okay, so we just have to colonize. Okay, that's our faction quest. It's very easy quests. They give us easy quests. I don't know if this is just for the alpha. I mean, it seems a little bit simple, and if it's always the same quests early on, I don't know if that's actually a good thing. So dismiss this. Good. Let's keep moving. You still have a movement. Let's keep moving forward, right? We wanna see what other region is here. Actually, I might swing down here just to see what's in front of us. I guess I could do arcs. I might do something like that just until we get in front. And when I build other units, I'll explore the back regions to see what's going on over there. But again, you want as many cities as possible, but you do have to watch out, though, when you expand, because you do get Empire disapproval for expansion. So when you have a lot of cities, you're going to get a lot of disapproval. But there is ways to counter that through text and obviously city happinesses and stuff like that. But you don't want to over-expand either early on. You do want to keep a balance. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. Move this unit. Yes, move the unit. We got some water here. Oh, that's pretty nice. It looks good. Looks pretty good. I like the visuals, actually. They work quite well. Quite well. And the game is small. It's only it's under a gig. So good job on that as well. This is another rune, I would assume. Yes, we're going to go straight for it. Oh, actually, I wanted to swing down. My bad. Well, let's get the rune, and then we'll swing down. We still haven't found the minor factions, which is strange. Usually in all my other games, every region seemed to have a minor faction. But because we're playing on a small map, they might not be there, or maybe it's just random. I'm not sure. So I still won't be able to explain to you guys how the minor faction thing works just yet, but hopefully we'll find some soon. Yeah, I'm surprised by that. My other two games, I mean, they were everywhere. Every region I went to, there was a minor faction. So who knows? Who knows? So we're at 7 approval here. Good. Okay, next turn. Not much to do here. We're still, how many turns away? 3 turns away for the settler. Can't really do much without the settler. Oh, what? Oh, wait, ooh, what's this? Uh-oh, okay, we got a roaming army. So there is probably back here a, what are they called again? Minor faction. Usually these enemies, well, I don't know if they're enemies. I don't think they'll attack us. Then again, they might attack us, and then we're completely screwed. So what I'm going to do is actually go into the city view and do this and this. Move this guy down. Whoops. Move this guy down. Only because I'm scared. I don't know if these guys actually attack cities or not. And I'm going to rush build. Oh, crap. I can only afford 1. Okay, remove this guy. Rush build this guy, so at least next turn he's built. and we'll at least have one defense, because cities don't actually have defenses, so the enemy could just rush in there. But I don't know if this guy would actually do it, though. But still, I'd rather have at least one unit guarding. A little surprised. That hasn't happened to me before, so this kind of caught me off guard. Okay. Yeah, do the rune. Did we do the rune yet? No, do the rune. Okay, so new objective. Search the Auriga runes revealed by the rays of dust with a strong infantry. Okay, hero level 4 minimum. Really? I have to be level 4. Reward is this. +8 on unit, +8 initiative on unit. I think lightning means initiative, and I have to recheck that. That's actually a pretty good sword. It costs 4, whatever that graphic represents, which I don't think we have any of that. But that's an interesting quest, actually. I haven't gotten a quest that had like an interesting item like that, so that's pretty cool. A lot of Fallen Enchantress resemblances with the quests and all that kind of stuff. Was it Fallen Enchantress that had that? I can't remember. One of those games. Okay, so where is the quest actually? I want to actually see. We have 2 side quests, faction quest, side quest. Where is it pinned? Track on. Oh, okay, so you can actually pin it if you want. Okay, cool. Can I pin multiple? No, you can only pin one at a time. Let me pin. I might as well keep it pinned then. I guess it doesn't really bother me that much. But where do I have to go though? Whatever. Close this. Oh, hang on. No, I know how. That's true. Scroll out. It should have popped somewhere on the map. Is this where they want me to go? No, that's a strategic resource. That's weird. Search the Auriga runes. Oh, it's back in there. Okay, so it's the actual where we are. Doi. Like doi. You didn't know? Doi. Okay, so we just gotta go back in there, but have to be level 4 minimum, so we can't actually do it just yet. We'll get back to it. We'll remember that it's there, and yeah, all that stuff. Ooh, cool. What's all this stuff? Wine deposit. Cool. Luxury resource. Nice, nice, nice. What's this do? This is a nice spot as well. A lot of resources. And what's this? Oh, we found a minor faction. Cool. So let's actually go there to see what happens. Actually, it doesn't say minor faction. It says minor village. I don't know if that's the same. Anyways, we'll attack it, and I'll actually show you guys the combat system. The combat system obviously is one of the aspects of the games of this game that I'm not sold on. I think it needs a lot of improvement. It is better than Endless Space, I'll give it that. There is more to do in combat. In the Endless Space, the combat was really, well, lame, I guess. It's lame. In this game, it's an improvement, but I think they can make it much better. So since it's just alpha, hopefully they'll work on the whole combat thing. But anyways, enough jibber jabber, and let's end our turn. A lot of things are happening right now. I know it doesn't look like much, but then again, I overreact a lot of times. But it feels like there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I feel completely overwhelmed. Okay, so we got the carry ranger. Good. The smiths. We'll actually keep him in there. He's garrisoned right now, if I'm not mistaken. There he is. So he's taking up 1 of 4 slots. We're just going to keep him in there for now. Actually, no, create an army. I've changed my mind. I want to explore. Go to this rune. Why do I have to keep... Oh yeah, we're on the... I keep forgetting that we're on this hill thing. So we can't actually just jump down. Yeah, let's explore. I might as well. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? We lose the city. Big deal. It's just a city. It's the only city, but it's just a city. Wow, they're gonna make me go all the way around. No, I wanna come this way. So we can attack this city. I'm not gonna do it just yet because there's no point. New minor faction. Okay, so we found a minor faction. You know what? I will attack it, actually. Dismiss, and we'll show combat at the same time. So minor faction. If I come here... Well, we don't actually have a minor faction to assimilate yet, so this screen actually won't help us at all. So let's click on this guy to attack. Usually they're pretty easy to destroy, so I won't... I mean, I've had... no bad experiences attacking these cities. They're usually very easy. So attack a target. If the target is a minor faction village, which it is, it will be pacified, but will not bring other bonuses until it is rebuilt. So basically what that means is that it will stop producing units and it will stop harassing you, but you won't get any benefits from it until you rebuild it. And rebuilding it, I'll show you guys what that means once we've actually killed it. So it's actually 50-50, well no, 60-40 maybe this would represent. Do I really want to do this? Sure, what can go wrong? Nothing can go wrong. Come on, nothing will happen. We'll do manual fight though. So this is the combat. As you can see, it creates like an arena area. And this is where we can move in combat. These are our, the scroll is pretty fast. These are our guys right here. So right now we have to deploy, or choose our deployment. Right now you can do advance units towards the enemy, or you can do move your units to the rear of the battle, or you can reset your units' placements. Actually, these things don't seem to work. Oh, no, I moved. It does work. Ah, crap, that's not what I want to do. Back up. Back up even more. No, I can't. That's the furthest back I can go. My guys are ranged right now. I don't want them to actually move up. So you decide where they can go on, where they can move to initiate combat. So if you have infantry units, obviously you want to move them up closer to get an advantage. So yeah, we're just going to keep it like this actually, and we're going to do ready. We are ready to attack. Now it decides, you know, who attacks who. Obviously, in all games, you usually want to focus your fire. I mean, you know, I don't know why it doesn't default it. Whoop. Default, there we go. So all three, I always focus fire. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. You want to kill one enemy as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and start. As we can see, our hero here has an initiative of 6, so the lightning is the initiative. It's not very high initiative, actually. An attack of 28. It is ranged, right? We are ranged, so we're a ranged character. Perfect. And here we can, what is this? Strategy, we will be offensive, defensive, or this unit will hold its position. Nah, we're gonna just be offensive, actually. When its order cannot be fulfilled, this unit will have an offensive behavior by default. Yeah, sure, why not? What can possibly go wrong? So let's go ahead. Here, up here, you can see the initiative screen. Well, initiative screen. Who's gonna act first in combat? So our hero's gonna go first, and then our next two units. And then these weird monster thingies are going to go. They are infantry units. They are called the Rumblers. They got a decent amount of hit points, decent amount of attack, really crappy initiative. They do sweep. This doesn't actually tell us what it does. I'm assuming it can hit multiple units with one attack. And Warrior Slayer 1. So it's probably good against warrior units. Our hero actually has... Last Stand, which I'm not quite sure what that means. Night Slayer, obviously we can slay knights. And Block 1, so it can block, I guess. And if we were to put it in our, put this hero in the city, we would get, gives a production bonus per 1 pop, and gives this stuff, sword, defense, initiative. Oh yeah, okay, power, defense, initiative, and critical chance on army. So this is actually a very good character to have as an as a leader of an army. Actually, I'd much rather have it the way it is now than actually have it in the city. So let's go ahead and launch the attack, and this is where combat gets kind of dull. We just watch, kind of like Endless Space, but at least you got more things to set up before combat. And there's combat rounds, and once the rounds are done, you get to reset all your stuff. But I mean, it's kind of neat. I guess it's growing on me. I still think it could be better, though. So we do kill 1 unit, right? Yeah, this unit's dead. Good. I mean, it'd be nice to actually have a better view of the hit points. So these guys are also very slow, actually. So why was it a 60-40 chance of us winning? Let's go ahead. I'll do defensive if our orders can't be fulfilled. And I'm going to go launch. I'm assuming defense will give us defense bonuses. No, I'll just stay on the I'll just stay on that. So let's go ahead and launch again. Our hero gets a pretty good attack there. Range right now seems a little bit, I wouldn't say overpowered, but much stronger than melee, because if you have a high initiative on range, you're just going to have such an advantage. So we destroyed this minor faction right here. As you can see, the smoke is coming out of the city. So now what would happen is if we settle the city in this region, we would be able to rebuild this city, and it would be under our control, and would give us a benefit of some sort. Right now we can't see it because we don't have a city in this tile, in this region rather. So it would be probably wise to actually do that at some point soon. There's some interesting areas. Not a lot of growth though. We have to be careful. Growing is obviously very important. Actually, if I settled something here, it'd be... No, actually, you don't have to be next to it. That's the good thing. It's like an independent city even though you rebuild it. So you don't actually have to connect your borders to it or anything. It's just you rebuild it, it gives you bonuses, and it stays pacified, which means it won't attack you and all that stuff. So as far as I know right now, when you see minor cities, minor villages, or minor factions, you want to destroy them. I don't know what the benefit of keeping them intact would be. They're just going to pop out units and annoy you. Now, maybe trading might come into play when that happens. Right now, trade routes and trading is not available, but it'll be interesting to see how that's going to work out. But, yeah, so when you see them, you want to destroy them. So that's pretty good. We got to look at combat, and we got to look at the minor faction. And let's just take a quick look here. We can't assimilate a minor faction because we don't have one in our region right now. So it would be quite wise to actually settle a city right here. Let me take this off. And actually, you know what? It's time for a cut in this video. Thanks for watching. See you all next time.